So I hope you guys still remember this woman. This Dick Tiger, Michael Jackson. Mike Jackson. This woman that wanted to use her house girl, a girl of 11 years, that wanted to use her and do pepper soup. This particular woman that called herself Ade Ikwensu, she said she's Adachuku, but we have nicknamed her Ade Ikwensu. Her nickname from today is Ade Ikwensu because there's nothing like Chuku in her name. She's not practicing. She never acted like a human being. At some point, I begin to wonder if something really entered inside her to treat a human being the way she treated that house girl, a girl of 11 years old. You all remember this woman that did the unthinkable. What we have never heard in this life was what this woman that called herself Ade Ikwensu did. You all remember this story that I'm about to refresh your memory now, because I watched a video where some people were like, okay, so this is how this government is. Shebi, they don't talk that one now. The matter they don't close, and the matter they don't die the matter. No, her case, they have not died any case. Her case is still there. In fact, they'll be talking about that case on the 30th of July this month. Yes, the case is still on. Right now, she's at awaiting trial. She's coming to court from the awaiting trial. Government did not joke with this particular matter at all. You understand me? This woman did the unthinkable. What she did to that child, God of mercy. I can't even believe. I cannot believe that a human being can do such a thing to somebody. So for those of you who did not understand the story of this woman or who didn't follow up, this particular woman beat her house girl, like the kind of injuries she inflicted on this girl. In fact, if it is only injury, that one for just day easy. But the worst part of it is that if a woman that bends to urinate, did the unthinkable in the toto of a fellow woman. That girl is just 11 years old, but she's equally a woman. The same thing you use your toto to do, now waiting she go use her own do when she don't grow. Because of whatever we don't understand, this woman used knife to tear this girl's toto into pieces. She used knife, tear toto, scatter toto. On top say she don't use knife, tear the toto. She can still use iron, hot iron, can chook inside a human being's toto. She did too much. Use hot iron, chook inside this girl's toto, an 11-year-old girl. After you don't use knife, tear the place into pieces, it no reach you. You can't use hot iron, can't chook them inside, it no reach you. You can't beat her blue black, inflict injuries on her body, it no reach you. She can't lock this girl inside her toilets. You understand me? And you and I know that some toilets are very small, especially their own, because she lives in a public yard. Then the toilet no go big, go get space. So as she don't beat this girl blue black, she went and locked this girl up, depriving this girl the right of movements, which is against the law. This man went against the law in so many ways. The kind of injury she inflicted on that girl was still against the law. Why must you tamper with someone's toto of life? You want to destroy her own at a very tender age. Then after all said and done, you now went and locked her inside your toilets, depriving her the right of movements, locked her up there, then went to school to bring your children. You went for school run to go and bring the ones that are human beings that were born by a woman. This one now that you locked inside a toilet fell from the sky. She was not born like a woman. They threw her from the sky. Then you now went to school to pick the ones that were born like normal human beings, that are human beings. Then this one now, a spirit, I've been awaiting, wake on the day with you in the house. You understand me? Then she went, and when she came back, she now removed this girl's clothes, naked her, took her like that without clothes, with all the bruises all over her body, And with all the pains that she has inflicted on this girl, with the hotness of the iron and the total, she know the feel waka, she now took this girl back to the auntie that brought this girl to her. When she took this girl, the woman was like, what happened? Why must you treat her like that? As a lawyer that knows the law, she started bragging that if the woman did do them, that she would, in fact, that she would imprison the woman. Out of fear, the woman no talk. But as God may have it, the thing find its way to social media. That was how God rescued this girl and the woman. Right now, since that January that this thing happened, this man has been in awaiting trial. Now where from there they come courts. You understand me? So by the time they are done with her, when she come out and see another person's child, it's either she stay away or she mind her business. You understand me? But the funniest part of the whole thing is that with all the evidences before everybody, before us, the online in-laws, before everybody, this woman is pleading not guilty in the court of law. As a lawyer, we know law now. So she's pleading not guilty. All the things, all the evidence that we saw, which she confirmed that she did some things out of anger, that she beat her out of this, that nobody will see where they inflicted they do such a thing to your child. What did the girl do? That the girl touched her son. She now wanted to buy the girl. You understand me? So now, this woman is pleading not guilty. I want to know how they are going to judge this matter. Let me know if she's going to get if she's going to go free from this case. And one thing again about that is making me to anyway, some lawyers sometimes their own their job now. They will pay you to come and defend, even when you know that some things are not good for you to come and stand and defend. You go still come stand to defend that thing because you are being paid for that, right? So you go see black, you go call them white. You go see white, you go call them black because you are a lawyer, you have the right to defend. Like, there are some cases that if they call me as a lawyer, I will tell you I cannot defend this case. I can't defend this case because where am I going to start to defend this kind of atrocity that this woman has committed? Where will I start? And some people are pleading that no, that she has learned her lesson, that they should forgive her. This woman was never sober. Even when this thing happened, she was on Facebook. She didn't even know how serious the offense she committed was. She was on Facebook. She was just ranting on social media. She was just writing so many things. She was even talking to people. She was even, talking back at people. That was even when what got me angry. You did this thing to a human being and people were shouting. Everybody was like, oh my God, how can a human being do these things like this? Then you were busy replying to messages, cursing people back, doing so many things to prove that you know you're right. You don't want to be intimidated. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. Now the law is catching up on you. All these things you did to that girl are criminal offenses. All of the things you did, they are criminal offenses. Then you have to go in for 4-count charges against you. The 4-count charges are all criminal offense. You will go in for them if they start to count them for you. The first thing you did, the second one you beat her, inflict injury on her body, the first offense. Then the second one, you use iron to choke inside her toto. Second one, then the third one, you use scissors to tear the place into pieces. Then the fourth one, you deprive her the right of movements, which nobody have the right to lock you up inside anywhere for no matter how many hours. These are all the things that this woman did. On top there, she still came out and was like giving us bad mouths. Let me see how she's going to come out of this particular matter. So why I want to do this is, you see that woman, that Commissioner for Women Affairs, Anambra State, I beg, Obinambo, if you Obinambo, that woman needs to be appreciated. She's a lioness. She's a very lioness. She's a woman that does not want to hear the cry of women and children. That position fits her well. I wish they would keep on appointing her. She's doing a very wonderful and marvelous work. I love her for that. You understand me? So for those of you who feel like maybe this case has been swept under the carpet, it has not been swept under any carpet. The matter is still there on. They will still try the case on the 30th of this July. Now when this matter, they go even decide whether they go give them bail or not, that she will now be coming from house, or they will still throw her inside. So 30th of July is when the case is coming up again. I said